York Comic Con, my dudes, and we are here at the NECA booth in the middle of the show floor at the Javits Center for New York Comic Con. I'm here with Blainer Things. How you doing, Blaine?
Hello. Well, today it's just Blaine at NECA.
Oh, sorry, just Blaine.
Just boring.
Just boring Blaine. Okay.
It's totally fun. I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm alive. I'm awake.
Yeah.
It's that Friday.
Day two.
Day two.
Yeah.
It's day two.
Two more days. So, and we got a lot of new stuff that was revealed this week from you guys. We've also got stuff that was at San Diego Comic Con but not really touched on, and you're going to walk us through. So I'm going to stand next to you, but I'm going to hand you the microphone.
Cool.
Don't eat it.
I want to eat this.
You can eat it a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
It looks like someone took
Yeah,
it.
well, I
Culture flag.
I got hungry. So,
I'm giving shout outs to other companies as I...
Why not? We're all friends here.
So we will start with horror because that's me, and we'll end with turtles. Probably our biggest highlight, which was debuted at San Diego Comic-Con, but went up for sale today, actually, yesterday, first day of Comic-Con, is our Dante's Inferno deluxe set from the 1988 Beetlejuice. So this entire diorama, the Dante's lights up. It also includes the ultimate spiked Beetlejuice, fully articulated, our first fully articulated Beetlejuice figure, first of many. Obviously in that spiked outfit that you know from that scene that includes Dante's Inferno room.
And the diorama itself seems like it's a mix of cardboard, plastic. What do you got? What's going on?
Yes, so we wanted to keep the price point collector friendly.
Yep.
And we wanted it to be a display piece that could easily display, doesn't break your bank, and is lightweight. So, you know, some of our heavier displays or some of other companies' heavier displays are hard to display on like an IKEA shelf.
Sure.
Easy peasy, lightweight, it's modular, so you can take it apart if you're moving or you need to put it on a different shelf. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful piece. It is up now live on the NECAstore.com for 3 weeks only. So get it while it lasts. There's no purchase limit, but once it's closed, it's gone forever.
And does it come with the handbook for the recently deceased?
No, the handbook for the recently deceased actually comes with our Walmart exclusive striped suit Beetlejuice, which is a sort of re-release upgrade to our old cult classics, and we announced this for Walmart CollectorCon, so that's part of Walmart's CollectorCon right now. Of course, the first time showing it, we posted about it, but the first time showing our Ultimate Beetlejuice, the Bio-Exorcist Tour Guide, which is our first single Ultimate Beetlejuice release, so fully articulated. You see some similarities between the two. Of course, it being an Ultimate Bio-Exorcist Beetlejuice comes decked out with accessories, the newspaper when the Malin's, the obituary, the Beetlejuice Bio-Exorcist flyer.
Business card, flyer.
Business flyer. Lantern, a couple of other accessories, interchangeable faceplates. We do have a portrait with and without the hat, so lots of mix and matchability. I just made that up.
And you're making this switch now from different head sculpts to faceplates.
When it makes sense, it's just easier on the collector.
Sure.
It's a lot less room. I'm out of space, as most collectors
The
are.
shelves are the
So
problem.
yeah. We started with the larger headed items, like when we switched over with Elvira. So you know, big hair.
Yeah. Bigger the hair, the closer to God.
Yeah, wherever it makes sense, we're gonna do those faceplates. We just revealed this weekend our Beetlejuice. I'm sorry, not revealed. Showed in person for the first time our Beetlejuice toonies. So these are the first items in our Beetlejuice sequel line.
Okay.
They are the Toonie Terrors, and we will have Ultimates coming. So yes, nothing we are allowed to show yet, but Ultimates coming.
Stay tuned. All right.
Yes,
so
yes,
lots
yes.
of Beetlejuice. You want to go down to Ben Cooper next, or you want to move over to Ultimate Monsters?
Let's do monsters. I feel like Ben Cooper's going to take up
a good chunk
whole
of time,
lot.
huh?
And I've got a storytelling. Trust me here.
Right,
Trust
I'm
me.
trusting the process.
So Universal Monsters, some of these displayed you've seen before, of course. The first time, no, I'm sorry, San Diego. We did show Kemp House and Our Death Bay, Mummy at San Diego. So first first time on the East Coast having those displayed along with our black and white Nosferatu. Great thing about the black and white Nosferatu is if you have the colorized version, you're not just getting the same figure re-release. The soft goods cloak, riding cloak, whip, and hat did not come with the colorized. So you're getting that, and you can swap them. So, you know, I like swappability in action figures. This big thing we have displayed. We only had the figures displayed at San Diego, but here in full packaging, you have our Universal Studios monsters, Crypt Club, kind of 4-pack, kind of 5-pack, comes with a redeco of the Dracula's coffin, exactly how you would have seen it in those old Crypt Clubs. So super fun. I love the packaging. Chris Ramo designed it. He's our package designer. He's wonderful. He did all the art for that interior, and he wanted to pay homage to those fast food, kids meal looks. So when you walk into those fast food restaurants and they're displayed all there, which I love. I want to keep. Luckily, I have the Loot Crate ones, so I have ones to rock, and this is going to be to stock.
It also kind of reminds me of the Universal Studios monsters from the amusement park, the theme park.
Yes.
There's like little hints there of it,
Which is so funny that you mentioned that, because while I wasn't able to show anything, I would say keep a lookout at Universal Parks for some fun little NECA things, not Blainer things, sort of Blainer things, NECA things. I know, I didn't know how to say that.
I love it. All right.
All right, so let's get into Halloween.
Halloween.
You're going to see my storytelling, I promise.
Love it.
So Halloween, the Ben Cooper Trick-or-Treaters, the Kids Cup collection, these have like gone off. They are fire. We have 1 and 2 over here. Just revealed today during Walmart's live stream with CollectorCon. Behind here, it looks like waves 1 and 2. A lot of people were not able to get these. These were very short packed. They were a limited run. We blew through them quickly, which is amazing. But we're fans. We like to listen to the fans. Everybody wanted them. So what we did in the back, this is our first series in glow-in-the-dark Ben Cooper. So they have the glow-in-the-dark packaging, which matches the glow-in-the-dark exclusive here at New York Comic Con. And what we did for this series is give you the fan favorites from Series 1 and 2, and to make sure that those of you who went out and got Series 1 and 2 and feel special for having those limited runs, you're still special, I promise. We re-released those fan favorite costumes, now glow in the dark, but we also swapped out some of the genders and skin tones, so you really are still getting new figures.
Yeah, very cool. So, that's a great way to appeal to those who haven't got and to people who want to get new stuff. That's great.
Exactly. You know, we know how to collect, and when you were in your neighborhoods trick-or-treating, you ran into that other person that had the same costume as you, so now you can recreate that on your shelf. Series 3 has just hit, so that's hitting retail now. Series 4 we debuted on the cover of CollectorCon magazine. Here we have them displayed for the first time, and what is great about Series 4 is this is our What If series. So we actually got to design newer IPs that we have the licenses to as if they were made as Ben Cooper action figures in the 80s. So we've got Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses, we have John Carver from Thanksgiving, we have Nosferatu, we have Krampus, which is super fun, and Sam from Trick or Treat, which you cannot see in the packaging, but when you get him, you're going to get, for the first time in the Ben Cooper Kids collection, an alternate mask.
Oh,
yes.
Very cool.
Yes, so he's packed in there with that.
Swap-on mask or full head sculpt?
Swap-on.
Swap-on.
Yep.
Okay, great.
And then Series 5 is going to be another licensed IP. This is our DC superhero line, as well as supervillain, as you can see, Joker. So we have Batman, Batgirl, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Joker. These are stylized after the DC Ben Coopers. There are minor tweaks to them. You gotta appeal to certain people, certain times, but I think that we really capture them, and my favorite part of these is, if you notice, each one comes packed with a Soft Good Super Friends pillowcase. That is the pillowcase.
That was my favorite part. Yes, I love that. Absolutely.
I love a deep dive, and I love a niche accessory. So that is my favorite.
You got more candy if you carried a pillow around it.
Yes.
It's just facts. It's science.
Absolutely. So that's our Halloween shelf. And we're going to do the next holiday, but the NECA way.
Okay.
So on the bottom shelf, we've got the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Which is a Thanksgiving movie.
It's the perfect segue movie, right? So Nightmare Before Christmas, which takes place immediately following Halloween, leading into Christmas. They are Ultimates, so we did not just redeco the Nightmare Before Christmas license we had prior. We took what existing tools we had and updated them where we could. So you're getting updated Ultimate figures, tons of accessories, beautiful articulation, wonderful deco. Mainline is going to be Jack Skellington, Sally, and Mayor, and I believe Santa Jack may be either an online exclusive or retail exclusive. It has not been decided yet, but stay tuned for news on that.
How deep are we going to go?
As deep as I possibly can get. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Tim Burton movies. It's a classic. I love it.
We're going to divert from this for a second. I want to ask Blaine on the spot. Lock, Shock, and Barrel next, or do we go Bone Daddy Band next? Your preference.
My preference? I'm going to go with Lock, Shock, and Barrel because Catherine O'Hara and Paul Rubens.
That's true. And Danny Elfman.
And Danny Elfman, of course.
Yeah.
But many people don't know that Catherine O'Hara and Paul Rubens voiced the other two. So
if you haven't seen it, find that video of them singing. That is amazing.
I was there at the Hollywood Bowl, 25th anniversary, the entire cast. I will post it in my stories.
Perfect.
Tears.
All right.
And then your favorite not Christmas movie, Gremlins, to celebrate the 40th anniversary. I'm getting so old. 40th anniversary of Gremlins. We have the evolution of a Gremlin 3-pack. So we've got Gizmo, we've got Stripe as a Mogwai, and of course we have the Gremlin Stripe. Comes packed with accessories and some alternate expressions. If you have these figures already, great. If you're just getting into Gremlins collecting, awesome way to start, this kind of collector pack. And then over to Christmas proper, but the NECA way, we've got the holiday edition Chucky. I feel like I'm becoming like the Christmas designer, which is fascinating because I don't really celebrate. But
does that mean you take 10 months off?
Yeah, exactly. I hope so. Holiday Chucky was really fun. You saw him in the season finale of the last season, and the great thing about this is you can put that soft goods holiday sweater on, and he does come packed out with complete alternate expressions, which are both clean and bloody.
Okay.
So that includes his hands, his expression, his goggles, and his Santa hat. So you can swap them out to have a clean version where he's kind of writing his list and making it twice, or you can swap him out. He does come with a chainsaw, so you can recreate, spoiler alert, a pretty sick scene in that.
So you're getting a naughty and a nice version, basically.
I like that. I like that. You are definitely all in one.
You guys can use that. It's
all in one. Then, of course, last year you saw the scary Xmas Elvira. She was released last year. She did phenomenally. Very happy about that. She just got a reorder. She was put up on Walmart's CollectorCon today in a very limited quantity with a signed card. By the time you're watching this, it's probably sold out. So you'll look for the regular release back on shelves this holiday season. And then coming just in time for the holidays, if the shipping strike does not screw us all over, is the Krampus Deluxe figures. So we're starting with Dare Clown and Krampus. They are deluxe, they are large, they are in beautiful packaging. They come with a lot of different accessories to give different expressions from fan favorite scenes in the movie. And Krampus is pretty incredible. He comes with real metal chains, lots of little bones and locks and accessories that you can hang from there and customize, as well as the Krampus bell, both in and out of box, and that incredible snow globe. That's my favorite. Again, it's the niche accessories. I love the accessories.
It's a great little detail, and it looks super clean, even from here, yeah.
And he does come with this stationary tongue, as well as an articulated bendable tongue for you sickos out there. So there you go. So that's our holiday shelf.
All right.
And it's always horror in my house, so we'll do a little more of non-universal horror. Okay. This top shelf up here, we've got the Hammer horror, which everyone I know has been super excited for us to get into. We started with the Ultimate Dracula from Horror of Dracula. He was a NECA store first to ship. Yep. He's shipping now, and then we'll hit retails soon after. And then here you've got our paint master of the Peter Cushing Van Helsing to go along. My favorite thing about these two, actually has really nothing to do with the movie. But it's the fact that I get these two actors with an Ultimate Vincent Price all in 1 year, and I'm so stoked to just have them, the three of them, lined up.
Recreate that scene.
Yeah. Chills.
There you go.
Then next to that, we've got the 50th anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We have Ultimate Leatherface, which is kind of bookending Pretty Woman. So both of those figures on either side. That's one Ultimate.
Oh, wow.
Yes, when we say Ultimate, we mean
great.
Ultimate. So you have kind of that classic Leatherface look. You can swap out the apron and the heads to get Granny Cook Leatherface. And then in a separate pack, you have Ultimate Pretty Woman Leatherface. The first time this has been fully articulated for you to recreate that iconic scene where he lifts the chainsaw over his head. My favorite detail about this when designing Pretty Woman Leatherface, which you can't see because his chainsaw's down, but when I was designing, one of our PD people were like, "Oh, I think you like put a white splotch over, you miscoloring it in." I said, no. In that scene, he's got his fly down and his tighty whities are hanging out of them pants. That detail is there.
On purpose.
So yes,
Oh, yeah.
the details are there.
I can almost get it, but there's a reflection.
There's always a reflection.
Almost. Yeah, all right. Well, you'll just have to buy it to see it.
There you go. And then, of course, next is that Ultimate Vincent Price I was talking about.
Absolutely stunning.
Stunning. What was really important when designing that Ultimate was having Vincent Price kind of in all of his iconic eras. So you have a young, middle-aged, and older Vincent Price expression, as well as swappable neck pieces, which you can alternate between the ascot, a necktie, and a bow tie. So swapping out, you can really create kind of an endless amount of Vincent Prices. The skull that he comes with also acts as an alternate head, which is really a fun little Easter egg that our fabricator Anthony made sure to sculpt like that. And then lots of Vincent Price, the cigarette, a teacup, his records. He did a lot of vinyl recordings and his cookbook. Lots of fun. I know I was only going to talk about new stuff, but I really love Vincent Price.
All right.
Commando Elvira. She's brand new. She was part of Walmart's Collector Con back in July in just a limited run with signed cards, but now she's getting her full release, which should be hitting right after the holidays. So just when you thought Halloween and Christmas was over, treat yourself to the very first Elvira, specifically from the movie Mistress of the Dark, which I love. I'm a fan. Obviously, next to Vincent and Elvira, we have Pee-wee. R.I.P. Paul Rubens. You see the toonie up there that released earlier this year. Here is our Ultimate Pee-wee Herman, fully articulated. Iconic expressions. Of course, multiple hands. He's going to come with 2 secret words because you actually had, or he actually had 2 different sized cards. There was one in seasons 1 and 2, and then a different one seasons on. So those diehard fans of Playhouse are going to recognize that. And inside the packaging, though not as big, you will get that backdrop of
I was gonna say, that
the
backdrop
Playhouse.
wasn't revealed in San Diego, but it is here.
It was not.
Yeah, it looks great.
I know it was not because I was still hand drawing it at the time, just for our photo shoot.
Right.
And then Randy decided that he wanted it on packaging, which is a very humbling thing to hear.
And of course, he comes with Terry, spelled with a P.
Yes, comes with Terry, and if he does well, go pre-order when he goes live for pre-order. If he does well, I've got a couple of other Playhouse friends in the works.
Curtis? Was it Cowboy Curtis?
I said Playhouse friends. I guess they're friends. Yeah, they still visit. I consider them the visitors. I don't know why I have that in my mind.
That's fair.
Sesame Street we showed at San Diego Comic-Con. The toonies, the Ultimates, these were a lot of fun. I'm very, very happy with the Ultimates, fully articulated, lots of different accessories and alternate expressions. And Bert's unibrow actually pops out, so you can have the angry or surprised go on both expressions.
Swappable unibrows, not an accessory.
Yeah.
The accessory we all needed, not the one we
But
bought.
right. And Count with that soft goods wired cape. Again, lots of accessories. Very beautiful. And if you notice, they are larger than scale with our other Ultimates. That was done on purpose so those diehard fans of Sesame Street, Muppets, maybe can scale them with some of their long-lost figures that they may have on their shelves already.
Okay.
And that's all I can say about that.
And Sesame Street street sign, is that going to be build-a-figure, or is that
The
just display
street
piece for
sign,
now?
the street sign along with the brick wall
Yep.
in the back, we would love to plan an accessory pack.
Love it.
So hopefully, if this line does well, much like our TMNT,
Yeah.
when the street scene literally was just a diorama we had at shows, so much fan service was given to that we are now on our third street scene diorama. So if Sesame Street does well, like I think it's going to, we would love to do an accessory pack.
All right.
Speaking of accessory packs,
There we go.
our Alien Romulus accessory pack and Ultimate Scorch Xenomorph are up for pre-order on the NECAstore.com right now. That is first to ship with the NECA store, but then will be in retailers come early next year.
Okay.
I say early next year, and it sounds far away. It's only
not.
2 months
No,
away.
It's not.
This is a New York Comic-Con reveal, and I hope you're a fan. But what we do in the shadows, the FX series, which is coming up on its final season, so I wanted to make sure that we had it in time to reveal as the final season airs, I think in just a week or two. Hilarious series, and we have Nandor, we have Guillermo, we have Colin, we have Nadia, and we have my gosh, I am like going Laszlo.
It's okay.
It is, I'm on fire. So you've got the whole original clan with some fun accessories. We don't always do a lot of accessories with toonies, and Randy kind of let me run with this one and loved all the accessories. So Colin originally just had an energy vampire alternate expression, and in talking with the licensor and talking with other people in our studio who are fans, we included the baby, which you might know from later seasons. Nadia, of course, comes with the Nadia doll. Guillermo comes with a lot of vampire hunting accessories, and not shown, Nandor is actually going to come with a clear display base, which you can put the 3 vampire bats on.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Very
so
cool.
lots of fun. These are just paint masters, so they are very, very early. So just look for more news on our social coming soon.
Awesome.
Next up, this one's for Randy. We have our Iron Maiden Future Past World Tour. The World Tour actually just kicked off 2 weeks ago. So we have this on display at San Diego Comic-Con, but I don't believe we've ever shown packaging. These are going to go up on the NECA store next week, along with a fun little surprise where we were able to collaborate with Iron Maiden, the band. But next to that, we've got our 2 next Alfs, which both are up for pre-order right now. We've got Totally 80s Alf and Born to Rock Alf, just kind of diving into who Alf was, kind of just the epitome of pop culture in the 80s and 90s. So fun little things, accessories. The Born to Rock was reminiscent of a fast food chain plush that I had as a child. So integrating aspects of that was really fun. And then the Totally 80s Alf, we did not get the rights to any video game console.
Okay.
So Randy let me design one from scratch. So I took elements of my favorite consoles as a kid and came up with this TG5000, and TG stands for Thomas Gwynn, who is our sculptor and kind of lead designer on Alf. So a little nod to him, and you can have your very own made-up NECA game console, and the cartridge that's in there is Alien Lifeform, which if you're a fan of Alf, you know that's what Alf actually stands for.
And my favorite, I think, is the TV with the art there that reminds me of the old Figment.
That's actually a cell from the animated series.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. I think everything else on these shelves have been revealed and are hitting retail now. So I think we're going to take a pause and then start with TMNT.
Do you think they want to see Turtles?
Does anybody even care about Turtles anymore?
No. I mean, I built my whole personality around it, but
I feel like Turtles is doing so poorly that we
It is doing
probably
poorly.
shouldn't launch another line.
oh yeah, my
Yeah.
kids would probably appreciate you not launching another line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about a line we're not launching.
Okay, let's talk about that.
All right.
Or we could talk about these sexy new Ronin figures.
Or we could talk about that.
All right, let's talk about that. Let's go. So obviously, a lot of new Turtle stuff. Like you said earlier, Turtle stuff is not doing well, but you guys are here to revive the line and the history.
Try.
And what do you, we got? I feel like we got a bunch of new reveals this week.
We do, yeah. There are actually a lot of reveals from New York Comic Con. I also have to make my disclaimer that we love Ninja Turtles, and that's a joke.
Yes.
Because I feel like the memes are going to start.
Looking at you. This point, come on. Yeah.
So, top shelf, we've got Archie. We've got a few new reveals. The Stump Wrestling. You see Crying Hound. You see the 4-pack out on shelves now. We are expanding with Ace Duck here. Leatherhead is also, I believe, out right now. Yeah, awesome. I have confirmation from Trevor Zammit, our TMNT brand manager, that I am allowed to confirm/tease. This Dio piece might be getting a release in the near future, so you might be getting a wrestling ring going with that. Yeah. Archie comics are just so fun and lighthearted. We've got a new Belly Bomb color variant coming up. We've got Wingnut and Screw Loose from Archie. We've got the Krang Shredder from Archie coming. Aside from fun-loving, bright-colored Ninja Turtles, I actually really enjoy this new iteration, which is the IDW Last Ronin wave. We're expanding on that into the Lost Years as well. Here we've got Casey Marie. She comes with her motorcycle. She also comes with a soft good kind of leather-looking jacket. She'll have alternate expressions, everything you've come to expect with an Ultimate. You also have Granny April. Yep. So you've got older April O'Neil with Baby Moja and Baby Yi. So she's actually going to come packed out with those, along with, of course, multiple accessories. You also have the Night Watcher Turtles.
These were the biggest surprise, and I think might be my favorite piece this week.
They are beautiful. I love the grayscale deco with the red pops that reflect the, from the page. Yep. You've got Leo, you've got Donnie, you've got Mikey. I've actually had multiple people ask where Raphael is. Clearly, you have not read The Last Ronin, so I'm not going to spoil that for you, but there are only 3 Night Watcher Turtles. And then still in IDW vein, IDW Comics, but a little more lighthearted, IDW has been doing their Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this Dark Leo was actually a concept done for the Toon line originally. As a what if, we're getting into what Trevor affectionately calls the Pizzaverse. So you've got the spacesuit and samurai that are already out.
Yep.
This was the next one, and IDW loved this concept so much that they have now integrated Dark Leo into issue 20 of Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm gonna pan the camera away and give a tiny little shout out. I don't know if he knows yet. He's looking away. This is Jason Young, and he is our package artist and concept artist on TMNT. He did the concept for that.
One of the concepts of that.
So much.
Helped design this character, who is now in Saturday Morning Adventures TMNT with IDW. So
Pretty crazy.
this guy, that guy.
It's an honor. I love it.
So issue 20 you can actually pre-order right now.
Exactly.
Dark Leo is just a paint master. More news probably closer to Toy Fair.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have a full deco sample at San Diego.
Amazing.
Yeah, still very early on. Cartoon Turtles is the next wave down. We've got Creepy Eddie and Shibano, so we are again going deep
Yes.
cuts. We also have PandaCon, which is sort of kind of in our what if mythos. You've seen him in toy form before. You've seen him in other iterations. We're doing a cartoon style. You have Ultimate Shredder coming.
He looks great.
So like we did with Ultimate April and we did with the Pizza Club Brothers, we're doing an Ultimate Shredder packed out with a lot of accessories. You've got multiple expressions.
So I know he comes with the chef's head,
Yes,
but does he come with the shredder so he could take cheese from it?
you're gonna have to wait and find out.
All right.
And that's an early look, so still work in progress. And then Worm and Tattoo, which I don't even know if they were featured in an entire episode of Ninja Turtles, but we are going that way.
Yeah.
We're deep in.
Deep cut. Love it.
Another deep cuts are the 2012 Turtles, which we just announced at San Diego in render form only. So here at New York Comic Con, you're seeing them for the first time. These are the Paint Masters, done by Mike Puzo, who I'm looking around for him. I think he left. I know I'm giving like all the shout outs. Mike Puzo is on our TMNT design team, and he hand painted these, so traditional painter. The detail, 2012 was not my Ninja Turtle. I did not watch 2012 Ninja Turtles. So watching him paint these, I was like, dude, this is a cartoon. You're putting a little too much detail in. And he just swiveled his computer monitor over and showed me. And I'm like, and I stand corrected. There's so much detail in this animated cartoon. So I've now since dove in, and I can't believe all the Easter eggs that they throw into this cartoon. They reference the movie. They reference the '87 cartoon. I feel a little slighted, never having gotten into it myself.
I will have to say, these look, I mean, we were excited when they were announced, and I too missed out on the 2012 originally, but went back and watched it. But these face sculpts and facial expressions are incredible.
Yes.
And Ice Cream Kitty, the fact that we're going to get an Ice Cream Kitty is something I have been waiting for, and I'm incredibly excited about these. These look great, and shout out to Mike because he did an incredible job.
Yes. Sure. Shout out to the whole team, the sculptors, the designers, the painters, and Trevor Zammit, again, who is our TMNT brand manager. I try to out-accessorize him, but he may be the king of deep-cut niche accessories. Yes. So speaking of, Pizza Cat, so very, very fun. Continuing on with our deep cuts, the Dimension Xmas special. I don't know if you've ever watched that. It's on YouTube. Please go watch it. I've seen the fans commenting about the shoes.
Oh, that's them.
Watch the damn special. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's wonderful. It's everything you want in live-action Turtles.
It's right up there with that holiday special that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, yes, exactly. It did not age well, but these figures are going to. And just announced, I think yesterday, this pack actually won Pop Insider's Geeky Collectible in their holiday gift card.
Congratulations.
So we just put that sticker on that packaging, and you'll see it in marketing. It does not come on the packaging because we didn't know until it was already finished. But congratulations to the whole TMNT team on that. And then we'll round it out with Mirage on our Street Scene Dio, this is the cartoon Street Scene Dio. Of course, you can accessorize it with any figures from any line. This was back up on the NECAstore.com, I believe, up until this weekend for everyone who missed that first shot. And we did get the rights this time around with Paramount and Nickelodeon to do the packaging. So if you pre-ordered this one, you're going to get very fun cartoon packaging with that, as well as all the accessories you loved from the initial release. And on accessorized with this, I'm not sure if anyone here was not seen before. Maybe Chote. I think Chote was not shown before, maybe hinted at. So you've got Chote on display here, as well as first kind of second appearance April O'Neil, which is awesome. You're getting multiple iterations of the Mirage era as they changed their styles in the comics.
Any chance of getting her back in the jumpsuit?
I would say if you shook your 8-ball, the little diamond would probably say all signs point to yes.
Fantastic.
But I'm not a Magic 8-ball.
No, you're not.
So I can't be held responsible.
You cannot be held responsible. This Leatherhead, though, I don't remember if you showed it, but this scale of him here is just absolutely incredible.
It's incredible. It's huge. When we say deluxe,
detailed,
the detail's incredible. Actually, I think our paint master at San Diego was a different sculpt. We went back in and added a lot more detail. And with that wash, just really bringing out all the scales. The detail is phenomenal. The paint, again, phenomenal, and that tail is articulated, so you're going to be able to get into some really fun poses with that.
And I don't know, anything else? I think there's some little hibits here we got at the bottom.
I'll touch on this real quick.
And then I think we can call it a day.
Yeah, these will be hitting Walmart very soon. And I say will be, and I can confirm here, again, I'm listening to the fans. I'm one of you. I'm a collector, I promise. Walmart initially ordered a small quantity of Tatsu to go into their fan shop, which is kind of this little end cap. And it's like a feature shop, right? They sold out quickly because Tatsu's freaking awesome and everybody's wanted him for so long.
Yeah.
That's great. And because they sold out so quickly, retailers see that. Fear not. They have ordered more. More Tatsus are coming, so they will be hitting retailers very, 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 very early next year, maybe by the end of this year.
Oh, wow, great.
Along with back to the 1990s movies to refresh packaging for those collectors and to help get new collectors back into the original movie. We are re-releasing Ultimate Casey Jones, now with a dirt bike, all of those wonderful accessories he comes with. And we're repacking Leo and Shredder to recreate the rooftop battle from the end of the 1990s movie. So if you were never able to find the 1990s movie and then you got into it with Secret of the Ooze or even with Ninja Turtles 3, you are now able to go back and not have to pay those scalper prices. We're going to repack those and get the 90s movie back out to you.
Right. That's incredible. And you guys do a great job listening to the fans. I will say that. So knowing that this
what was that?
Sorry,
I missed
you
that.
did a great. You guys do a great job of listening to the fans. There is no question about that. And very true. You are a collector. We know that you are a collector. You are a lover of toys.
This is what my house looks like.
I think these was taken right out of your house. This is a sneak peek into Blaine's bedroom here as to what he sees every morning. So, dude, this was incredible. Fully deep dive. I love it so much.
We turned the lights off.
We turned the lights off. We are closing down Comic-Con. That's how we're shutting it down. And I cannot say thank you enough, Blaine. Blaine from NECA, also Blainer Things on Instagram. Check him out. And that's it for us. So go on, get out of here. We'll see you for more New York Comic-Con content coming soon. Peace.